Mr. Chairman, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can. Thank you.
All right. Sorry, my phone had to update the Zoom app, so it took about 5 minutes for it to do that.
No problem. I know exactly. I dealt with that yesterday. So, well, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and call this special meeting to order for November 22nd, 2023. Do we have approval of the agenda?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Kern?
Yes.
Commissioner Ware?
Yes.
Yes. Moving on to item number 3 is discussion action of the proclamation in support of the December 6, 2023 as Miners Heritage Day throughout Colfax County. Commissioners, this was brought before us from the MCMC Hospital asking us to do a proclamation. Mining's a huge sport, or huge.
It's a sport.
It's a big part of our community and our heritage that goes along with it. We have Miners Day coming up. The Raton Museum is going to be putting on a presentation, and they asked that if we pass this proclamation, it'd be read during their presentation. Even the mining has to do with our emblem and seal for Colfax County. So I'd ask for your support, and I'd look for motion to approve.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the proclamation, and I'd also like to say that I agree 100% with your comments. Miners is an extremely important part of our community, and our heritage of coal mining here in Colfax County is something that hasn't left us, even though the mines have been closed for 25 years. But it's still part of our community, and the hospital is an important aspect of our culture here. So I'm happy to make that motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Ware. Commissioner Kern, would you mind seconding that?
Sure.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Kern?
Yes.
Commissioner Ware?
Yes.
Chairman Trujillo?
Yes. And thank you all very much on behalf of a son of a miner. So moving on to item number 4 is discussion action of RFB 2023-06 Chikorika Creek Low Water Crossing. Miss Virginia. And commissioners, we also have Mike Provine on the line as well.
Good morning. I'm just coming to ask for permission to go out to for the Chikorika Creek low water crossing. If we get permission today, we'll go out to bid and be able to bring it back to you at the next meeting for an award to someone that puts in a bid.
Perfect. Great. Commissioners, is there any questions? Commissioner Kern?
No questions.
Commissioner Ware?
I just have a question. It doesn't really affect my vote on this. This is obviously something that we need drastically. I'm just curious if the intent is to leave that low water crossing once the permanent bridge is installed. It's just a curiosity question.
I'm honestly not sure. We would probably have to discuss that with the landowner. I don't know if that's something they would want to keep there or not.
I think it'd be beneficial to discuss it with the landowner to see if we could keep the majority of it. Maybe we could pull up the culverts and hold those in storage just in case there's any kind of flooding or anything like that. But it never hurts to have extra access available. So.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, Mike Provine, in the bid documents you have, we are not removing that crossing, but in the final design of the permanent structure, we were intending to remove that at the completion of the work of the new structure. However, I understand what you're saying, so we'll look to you all on that. I agree with Commissioner Trujillo. Maybe that culvert pipe, if it can be removed in good shape, that's something that you all can reuse at a later date and maybe even a different location. But we'll we'll be able to put that, however we need to do that in the final design of the permanent structure.
Thank you, Mr. Provine. Commissioner Weir?
Yeah, I was just, like I said, it was just a curiosity question. I can see, I was thinking it might be good to have a backup just in case something happens in the future there. But you're right, we get enough high water events there, it may wash out eventually anyhow. And it just occurred to me while Mr. Provine was talking that maybe if we pulled those culverts out, maybe we could use them somehow in Tahana. I don't know, because that thing is, until we get it cemented into a low water crossing, that thing is a perpetual issue.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Commissioner Weir. Seeing no further questions or actions, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Commissioner Kern is made the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Weir is seconded. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Kern,
Yes.
Commissioner Ware,
Yes.
Chairman Trio.
Yes.
Sorry, before you go on to the next number,
Yes.
what, just after the question, would we have to do an easement to keep that on somebody's property that's not ours?
Yeah, but that wouldn't need to come before the commission. That would just be within the landowner and the county manager.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Virginia. Well, thank you, commissioners. I appreciate that. That really affects both a large part of my district and Commissioner Kearns. So thank you. Moving on to item number 5 is discussion action claim of exemption number 13, the Resolution Trust LLC. Miss Julie.
Good morning. Today I'm requesting the approval of claim exemption number 13 for Stanley Samuels. This exemption meets all requirements, including legal description of the property to be divided, supported by the certified survey and deeds. It was confirmed that the applicant paid property taxes. It has been also reviewed and approved by County Attorney June. Stanley Samuels is also present for questions.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Kern.
No questions.
Commissioner Weir.
No questions.
You. Is there any further questions from the audience? Madam Clerk? Good. Okay. I'll entertain, I have no further questions and I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Kern,
Yes.
Commissioner Ware,
Yes.
Chairman Trio.
Yes. So, motion passes. I want to thank my commissioners for meeting today. And our last item on our agenda is adjournment. Do I have a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I also would like to thank, I know I'd requested this special meeting and I know that this is a holiday week. And I want to thank both my fellow commissioners, Clerk Trujillo, and County Manager Virginia and Julie and everybody that worked on this. I just thank you for pulling this together at the last minute.
Thank you, Commissioner Weir.
Thank you, Commissioner.
So, Commissioner Weir, do you,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
thank you. Commissioner Kern, one seconding that.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Kern,
Yes.
Commissioner Ware,
Yes.
Chairman Trio.
Yes. Well, thank you all very much and happy Thanksgiving and we'll see you after the holidays.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.